Man of valor. What does it mean to be and how to become a man of valor? Value to many. It's not so obvious as it is for God. God sees us clearly. He knows what is inside. He knows the sincere ones, the fake ones, the hypocrites, but also He knows the truthful ones. There's nothing hidden before Him. But the human being cannot see readily the value of things. It seems to be simple, but people today don't see the value of things that easily. But they know the price of things. They know the price, how much it costs. For example, an iPhone. How much the latest smartphone costs. He wants to have it, is the one trending, is the one who has the feature that he likes, so he knows the price. If you ask him the price, he knows. So he saves money and buys the smartphone, pays a high price for it, but he does not know the value of that tool. He buys the smartphone for a high price. For what? To watch pornography, to play games, to be on TikTok, to be wasting time with WhatsApp chats that he shouldn't be in. He knows the price of the smartphone, but he does not know the value of it as a useful tool for him. And he uses the smartphone for what is useful, for what is evil. He knows the price, but not the value. Price is one thing. Value is another. I can only imagine if Paul had a smartphone, if David, with the pen, the ink, the paper, the scroll paper, he wrote so many psalms. Paul wrote more than one third of the New Testament. Imagine if he had a smartphone back in his days. Which means man of valor. But when you find a man who does not understand what is valuable, he despises what has value. He wastes what has value, like the prodigal son, who took all the father's inheritance and threw down the drain, because he was not a man of valor. When you find a man who has no value before their own eyes, you can give him a lot of money, high positions, you can do whatever you want to do, he wastes everything. Because to undervalue something is inside of him. He does not see the value of things. So he destroys the material things, he wastes his money, he wastes his relationship, his marriage, his own body, his own health, and I will not even speak about the soul, because when we speak of value, what is more valuable than the soul? Why do many go to hell? Why many will die and go to hell? Because they don't understand the value of the soul. Jesus said, "For what will it profit?" Value. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? What is he talking about? He's speaking about the man who does not understand the value of things. He does not understand what really has value, because if he did, he would value the greatest asset he has, which is his soul. People don't fight for their salvation. People out there who are lost, They don't fight for their soul because they don't understand the value of it. Our work on preaching the gospel is to help the unbeliever that he has a soul, and the most precious thing that he has, which is in jeopardy, he can go to hell, and can he spend eternity in hell if he does not wake up and understand the value of the soul that he has, that he is. This is our hard work, to take the preaching of the gospel, the revelation of the value of the soul to unbelievers. But it's not only to those who are on the outside. Because to see men, women, people that are out there who do not understand the value of their own soul is something. You even understand and never learned about it. But the hardest thing is not this. The hardest thing is to see those in the church being careless with their own soul. They don't understand the value of their soul. They are in the church, but they've never understood the true value of their salvation. Even though they are in the church, they play around with what is sacred. They play around with the Word of God. They live a risk on losing their salvation, practicing sin, thinking like this: God understands me. Tomorrow, I'll say a prayer in the church, and God will forgive me. Which means they undervalue their own soul. They don't understand the value of their own soul. So when we speak about value, they think about money straight away. Value. What is the value? No, value is not money. Money is price. Value is what money cannot buy it. There are certain things that money, you cannot buy it. You can have all the money, but you won't be able to buy, purchase that what you want, like your salvation, health, a marriage, peace. There are things that you don't find at the shelf on the supermarket. The intelligent man, he knows how to value things that really have value. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.